Hello, all the King's men. Welcome to another Friday assessment. Yes. Let's celebrate because you made it across another week. Yes. You said, I'm mustering up the strength set. I don't care what I'm facing. I don't care what I'm going through. I am making it across another week. Yes. So I'm celebrating that you say, you know what? I made it across another week. And because I made it across another week, I'm going to celebrate and I am determined to be better. Yes, so I thank you for joining in with me on this Friday assessment. Why? Because you want to be better. Yes, we all should desire to be better, especially us as men of God. We should want to be better. Yes, I'm speaking to you men today. Look, in the Friday assessment, remember. You are assessing yourself. You're assessing where you're having success at, and you're assessing the areas that you're not having success in. Do you realize being real with yourself? If you cannot be real with nobody else, you can be real with yourself. This is so important. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about being real with yourself. Being real with yourself. Why would I say be real with yourself? Because you have made it up in your mind that this is where you want to go. This is divine, the place that you are supposed to be going. It is destiny. But you're not being real with yourself. You are being your own worst enemy. Yes, we ourselves are our own worst enemy. Why? Because a vision to come in, God will show us something. But then what happened? We allow the enemy to come in because we don't act up on that word immediately. We don't act up on that thought immediately. We sit on it. We chew on it. Why? Because we start to tell ourselves that we're not enough. It's not where I'm supposed to be. That's not for me. You got to be real with yourself. Look within and say, why am I not achieving success? Why am I not in that place that I'm supposed to be? I can see it, but why am I not there? Then you say, you know what? It's me. When you can say that it is you, do you realize you just broke something? You just broke the chains. You just broke the bands on the very thing that was holding you back from achieving success in that area. Oftentimes, we don't want to be real with ourselves because we like, that cannot be me. And a lot of times it's like, you know what? I got to change if I make that decision. Do you realize that change is inevitable? Do you know change is a part of the process of success? Change is part of success. Change is part of success. So what am I telling you? I have told myself this. I said, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Be comfortable. I know that sounds like an oxymoron statement, but you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's a place that you say, you know what, I want to stay in this place because if I want to achieve the level of success beyond what I have achieved today, I got to get uncomfortable. I got to be able to receive areas that say, you know what, this is going to challenge me. This is going to challenge my thinking. This is going to challenge the way that I operate. But don't just think that it's going to challenge just to challenge you. It's challenging you so that you could be better. Look. They got this process. Called this. It's a system called the Change House, and it's a systematic way of thinking. And in this Change House, you got when a decision is made that you're not comfortable with, it takes you into unfamiliar territory. What it does, you start to say, okay, I'm in the content room. I'm good. Things don't need to change. And then change happens. You sitting over there in the content room. Change is happening all around you. And you said, I'm good. Everything is good. Why do we need to change? I just got to continue this. But yet you're complaining about the process. You're complaining about what's going on. Do you realize that you are in denial? Do you realize change has come to take you to the next place? Change has come to take you to the next level. Change has come to take you to success. Oh my God. Look, the change that you have been fighting have been the roadblock. Look, that's why why the enemy, the devil himself, he wants to come to blind you. So therefore, he takes you to the confusion room. He takes you to the confusion room. So you're like, look, if I stay here, this, if I go there, this, then you start to blame everything on everybody except yourself. Why? Because you are not being real with yourself. So look, you wanna go from that denial room. You wanna, okay, I'm in the confusion room right now. I don't understand what's going on. I don't see what's going on, but I know I don't want to go back there, but I'm afraid to go there. I don't want to go because that is the unknown. Do you realize that most of the time, the majority of the time, your success is sitting in the unknown? It's sitting in the unknown. That's why you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable, because the unknown will challenge you. I know that area. Look, I've been in that area, this unknown. It challenged my thinking. It challenged me to break out of the mold of I'm just going to do this because. Do you realize I was doing nothing but making excuses? That's what happens in the confusion room. You start to make excuses. What you try to do, and excuses are nothing but you're putting the blame somewhere else. You're putting the blame over there. You're putting the blame over there. Do you realize that everywhere you put the blame, they're not coming to save you. It is not coming to save you. Whatever you're putting the blame on, they're not coming to save you. Why? Because they have realized in order for change to affect you for the positive, in order for you to get where you need to go, they said, I'm getting out of this confusion room and I'm going to what they call in the final process, the renewal room, meaning that I am now accepting change. I've accepted that change had to happen. I've been real with myself. Yes, you got real with yourself and say, you know what? I've been sitting in my old habits and it have not benefited me. Now I've accepted change. I'm going into renewal and I'm saying, you know what? I got to accept change. I got to accept the unknown because I know this is going to work out for my good. The change was made for my good. The change was to challenge me to be better. That is so important. Why? Because when you can do that, it starts to challenge your thinking. And what happens then? It starts to break you out of that old mold. It starts to break you to stop being attached to things that's doing nothing but weighing you down. That's why change is so important. That's why successful businesses are successful. Why? I'm about to drop a nugget on you. They were not afraid to abandon the past. That's what happens in our life. That's why we got to be real with ourselves. I had to abandon my past. I had to abandon my past in order to go forward. That's how it is even when you become a believer. You say, I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. I believe that God raised him from the dead. I believe that he died and he rose that I might have the right to salvation. Do you know that you have just abandoned your past? You have just said, you know what? I'm leaving all that stuff behind because it's been a hindrance. It's been baggage that's been keeping me from going forward, achieving the successes in my life that I desire. So remember that. Remember that. Be real with yourself. Go through that change house, the contentment room, the denial room, the confusion room, and get back to renewal. Remember, that is a cycle of life. That is a cycle. But continue to go through that house because the change house will help you and it will be the catalyst that thrusts you forward because you could see it. My God, my God, my God. I thank you all, the King Men, for joining in for this Friday assessment. I know this one helped you. You should get excited. Said, I'm about to be real with myself. I'm about to put myself in this change house and renewal is about to take place. So all the King's Men, I thank you for joining in. My prayer is that you would bless something, have prompted something, have sparked something inside you. Said, I'm about to get comfortable being uncomfortable. I'm about to move through this change house. I found myself in find yourself in that house because somebody might have found themselves in denial. Somebody might have found themselves in confusion. But now you know where you are. Now you know where you need to go. All the King's Men, I thank you once again. Drop me a line, drop me a comment, drop me a like. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you want to hear. All the King's Men, thank you once again. Be blessed. Have a blessed weekend and a blessed week to come. Be blessed.